My name's Calland. I'm 69 years of age. I live in Wigan. I was a time-served vehicle builder at Northern Counties in Wigan. I then went into teaching. I did 38 years in special education. I'm currently the manager of Queen's Hall Methodist Mission in Wigan. On my 9th birthday, my family moved house from the centre of Wigan to a new estate which was being built on the outskirts called Marsh Green. I started to attend a small mission there called St Barnabas. And at the age of 12, I used to go to the Sunday school which was called Pathfinders. And on the 25th of July 1963, I made my decision to follow Jesus. What's more important about that is that I made a commitment to him, but he made his commitment to me. At the age of 16, I started to go off singing around pubs, clubs, nightclubs, cabarets, so on and so forth, up and down the country. And there wasn't much space in my life at the time for anything to do with church or Jesus. 1977, that's when my wife and I got married. She had 2 children and we had twins together. We lived in Skelmersdale at the time and we just felt we needed to move, so we moved from there to Valley Road in Pemberton, and we moved next door to a wonderful couple, Gladys and Terry Fanning, and the support that they gave us with all the children at that time was immense. I can remember one time when Terry was walking past the front of the church and she said, "I don't know what that man's got, but I want it." And he used to take our eldest daughter Joanne to church every Sunday. And I can remember her coming back one Sunday morning saying that she too had asked Jesus into her life. What a comfort that was. I was going out to the club one Saturday night and my brother called, and my wife Sheila was asking questions like, will I go to heaven when I die, and so on. So my brother was explaining these things, so I got myself ready and went off to the club. And when I got back at 12 o'clock, just after, my brother was still there talking to her. Anyway, he invited us to church the next morning. And it was a church which would have been formed in a bingo hall, which was a nice change, that, because normally the churches are being changed into bingo hall. But this group changed a bingo hall into a church. Anyway, Sheila and I went along that morning. I wasn't over interested, but the Spirit of the Lord really touched us, and we were reduced to tears, the pair of us. And when we got home, we were talking to our neighbours, and they thought that something strange had really happened to us. It had. Later on in time, 2 elders from church came to visit us one night in the week, and we were talking about baptism in the Spirit, and the room was filled with the presence of God, and we had a real life transformation. We had a new focus on life. The focus went from ourselves, but more focused on God. Another major event in our lives was when our eldest daughter Joanne contacted leukemia, and within a week she had passed away. But we were secure in Jesus. If I'd had to face that without Jesus, then I think I would have gone to pieces altogether. But knowing that she had committed her life to Christ, and that we had, we know that the time that we spend apart now, when we view that in the time spent together once we're reunited in heaven. That's eternity. So this time apart is just the blink of an eye. I guess all I want to say to you today is that Jesus loves you. He's waiting for you to respond, just like I did, like my daughter did. He says to us in his word, "Come unto me, all who travail and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." He also says that I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through me. Respond to him today. You won't regret it. Thank you for listening. God bless.